Hey, this is Trenton Carroll from Cruising Yachts. Today we've got the great opportunity to preview the Jeanneau 2014 50 DS. Now, if you look at the cockpit that you're seeing right now, what's some of the things that I'd like to point out that really make this boat fantastic is the dual helms. The whole purpose of having a dual helm, that gives you the opportunity to be either on the high side or the low side when you're sailing. Another fantastic benefit is when you're bringing the boat backing it in like they've done here, you're very close to the side, whether it's either port or starboard, so that you can see everything that's going on. The other thing I like about having dual helms on the boat is the fact that it opens up the cockpit as a complete walkthrough. So let's take a look a little bit of up front first so we can take a look at what's been going on up here. First of all, you'll notice right here that you have an excellent step when you're coming out of the boat and or going into the boat, so that it's easy to get up high, step into the boat, and step out of the boat. As always, you can't miss that beautiful logo by Jeanneau. The other thing that's nice about the DS series is the oversized windows. What does this do for you? Natural light coming in. There's nothing any greater than being able to stand inside your salon and be able to look out and see everything that's going on. The other thing that I really like about what they've done with the DS series, these are your adjustable blocks right here. So when you've got light air, you can bring the block forward, opens up your head sail, makes it much, let's say, like a big, like almost like a spinnaker, because it's like this has got a 140, 150 on it. And when the wind picks up, you pull the blocks back, which are adjustable from the cockpit, so that now you can tighten it down and you can get better performance out of your boat. Moving forward, the other thing that I really like about the Jeanneau is the inboard shroud. What's good about that? It gives you an easy walkway when you're going forward to either pick up a mooring and or to come up here to check on deploying the anchor. As I come up to the very front of the boat, I have a great anchor system right here. This is a Delta, probably 45 pounder. I've got about 250, 300 feet of chain down below. I have an excellent windlass, as you can see right there. There's the electric windlass. And you've got a great profiler that is really, truly quite robust. So with the anchor, the great furling system, the electric windlass up front, it really makes your life just absolutely delightful. Also, that hatch right there is a storage where you can put all your fenders. Moving back around, if I look up here, there's your radar and your GPS system. And all the way at the very tip top is a UFO, which is for your satellite, for having your TV. You can pull in about 125 channels. The other nice thing about this is the end-mast furling system. What's so great about an end-mast furling system? Let me tell you, one person handles the boat totally by themselves. You don't have to worry about having anybody else on board. However, it's always great to have people. If you have to reef the boat, it's so easy to reef a sail that's in the boom, in the mast, excuse me. Boom is another great system, but this is an end-mast one. It's so easy if you find yourself in some really strong wind. Again, I love the oversized windows. Moving back around towards the back of the boat, you have beautiful tow rails, all in teak, which really makes the boat pop. Coming back around, all the way around to the back of the boat, something I really like is the teak. The teak on this boat is a beautiful, nice, soft gray look. A lot of people enjoy the soft gray look. You have an excellent swim ladder, so when you get out there and you anchor the boat, it's easy to drop the swim ladder down, step into that 62-degree water and go, this is too cold, I'm getting back in the boat. Anyway, once you get out of the water, the nice thing also, you have a full pressurized hot and cold shower out back, which you can shower off and get all that salt off. You have a 4-step up into the back of the boat, which makes life quite easy. You have double seating on both sides here. Coming up, all my electronics. I have all Raymarine electronics and everything. And as we shoot, you can have a beautiful shot of the boat from right here. Moving back around to this side, gives you a little bit better shot here. Moving over to the electronics. This boat has excellent electronics on it. You got your autopilot, you got your three readout for depth, speed, and wind. Over here, I've got my bow thruster. Up here, I have my chain counter. And most importantly, for everyone like myself, it has electric winches for deploying and pulling in and out of the sail. Oversized winches, great compass, leather helm wheel. And then moving over to the other side, again, I have another compass over here. I have another Raymarine 3-point readout. Again, electric winches. Come on, the electric winches makes your life so much easier when you do, all you have to do is push the button. You have a great touch screen here that is just fantastic, and you can see that we're all located right here in Marina del Rey with all those X's. Beautiful teak table, both leaves on each side comes out so that you can service anywhere from 6 to 8 people in the cockpit. Great cockpit cushions, and something that these owners did on this one is they created a slant pad cushion here so that when you're laying out here, if you want, you've got a nice backrest that you can lean upon. Great idea. I thought they pretty clever, really. Up here, again, I've got all my electric winches. Moving up forward, this is something that's always makes your life easier. Everything is labeled, so there's no trying to figure out what goes what, who does what, who pulls in what. Sounds like an Abbott Costello movie. Anyway, moving back over this side, again, I've got the same, everything is labeled, your boom bang, outhaul, spinnaker halyards. It does have a second spinnaker halyard in case you wanted to have a, let's say a code 0 on board or something like that. And the other thing that looks really nice is if you look at the isinglass, it's not yellowed, it's not cracked, and it looks like it's in fantastic shape. Moving back around, I'm gonna give you a little bit better shot of the cockpit. You've got all the cushions in the cockpit. You got a beautiful teak table. You got great places right here, as you can see, for your drinks. Up here, we have more holders. Inside here, we have the storage that, if you want, because it's got a drip hole in the bottom, you could actually fill this with ice and put drinks out here, or just put all your winch handles and your gloves and everything. Moving back around, this to me is stunning. The interior of this boat with the beautiful white leatherette, with the beautiful teak and holly floors. This thing just absolutely pops when you walk over to this boat. And if you look at the gradual sliding down of the steps, as I can step down quite easily. Moving into the main salon, again, you have a excellent table on the side that has double fold outs for entertaining. As I'll come over here, a lot of times people wonder how you do it. You pull out the handle here, you reach up, you grab the table, and now you've got a table that is totally supported, that if you're having more than, let's say, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on board, it just makes life easier for dining. I kind of like this. And it's easy in and easy out. Again, I'm looking up really close. If you can see what I'm seeing, there is no wear anywhere on the cushions. There's no scratches. There's no staining. There's no, let's say, from use sliding in and out. We don't have any of that. And I'll show you this side also. This boat has been well maintained by the owners. They've taken tremendous amount of pride in having their boat look absolutely beautiful. Moving back around to the galley, this is something that's always great. This is a splash guard. This splash guard basically keeps anybody that's sitting over here and whoever's in the galley, whether it's the captain or the first mate, if they're doing something, people aren't getting wet over here. The fixtures and the plating that you see right here is in excellent condition. There's no roughness to it. There's no blaking. There's no chipping of the plating. It looks excellent. Another little wet area that you can wash and have, let's say, vegetables and things like that. You have an oversized double sink, one on each side here, which is excellent. And the other thing I like about it is you've got a full freezer here, and then you've got a full refrigerator here. And the other thing that really that Jeanneau does that makes life a lot easier is you also have a front opening door, which basically gives you the opportunity to get down what's in the bottom so it doesn't turn into a science project because it stays down there for so long. Closing that back up, you've got an excellent 3-burner stove. Cooking on the way, there's arms that sit on here so nothing moves around, such as pots or something like this. Microwave oven, great for making hot tea and popcorn. I'm sure there's something else you can do with it, but I've never done anything else. Dry goods storage, excellent area right here. Coming back around, this is something that you'll really notice is the oversized aft cabins on the 50 DS. Great room, super headroom. This is a drop-down vanity table here, which I thought was really kind of clever. And then here, you then have a flip-up mirror so that in your VIP cabin, not only do you have a place to sit, you know, get dressed, put on your makeup, do your hair, whatever, but it's really well designed that it slips back inside, and you really, if you didn't know it was there, you'd never find it. Again, moving back around, the boat has full heat and air conditioning on board with generators. Coming back around, here's another shot of the galley. The galley is very ergonomically designed. It's easy. You've got handholds in the galley so that if you're in a little bit of a rough water, you've got things to hang on to. Moving back around, we saw the settee, we saw the table, we saw the other side over here is a great sitting area with lots of room. And this is something else this is a very interesting chart table. It's facing forward, which is exactly the way it should be facing, so every captain makes them happy. A nice seating area. Your panel is quite easy to understand and work with. You can see my batteries up around what, 13.5, 13.6, which is excellent. Moving over to this side. Now this gives me my panel from switching from shore power over to a generator. So all you would do is flip this over, push this up, and then flip on that on the bottom switch. Now you're ready to fire up your generator. The simplicity of this that Jeanneau came up with was, I think, quite excellent. To switch back to shore power, you shut off the generator one, slide the piece back, the slider down, switch it back over. Now you're back on shore power. Obviously, you have a excellent Onan generator on board that will power this boat, probably 3 other boats beside you. It's so strong. So I like the cockpit, the nav table, excellent. Now, this is another little thing that I didn't even realize until I opened this up. You have a full wine bar in here. You got places for what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles of wine. The square one looks like it would be for Patron. You've got glasses. You've got additional storage. This is really excellent for the individual that really loves entertaining. Moving back around, this gives you another shot of the whole room. To get to the engine, click, click, and pull. And now I've got a full engine here that is immaculate. I'm sure. I won't say you can eat out of it. It doesn't sound very appetizing. But what you have is you have your coolant back here. The engine looks like it's in excellent shape. And if you look at all the tubing here, there's no cracking, there's no peeling, there's no green discoloration that sometimes you get with salt water getting into a boat. The engine compartment is truly in fantastic condition. Moving that back, close it back up. Always remember, lock the step, because if you don't lock it and you step on it, it could possibly open up. Moving back around into the other aft cabin, again, you've got an oversized cabin, you've got 6'6", 6'7" headroom, you got the teak and holly floors. And if I open this up, you have a full head, full shower, and you'll notice that all my heads have electric flush, so it makes your life really quite simple and quite easy. Moving back around, now again we're taking a look in the main salon. The other thing that I like about what Jeanneau did with this boat is this. I love music. This has a full Bose surround sound on it. You've got the Weems clocks here that shows you the time and barometer reading. Again, handholds everywhere. Beautiful handholds. Coming into the main captain's cabin, what can I say? You've got a 3/4 walk-around bed. It's absolutely beautiful in here. I'll open up and put a little light so that you can get an idea. Nice vanity, hanging closets galore, storage all the way around the entire boat. I mean, you can put enough board shorts, t-shirts, and sneakers to last you a lifetime in here. They put a TV in the bedroom here so that you can watch the morning news and find out what's happening in the world. I think that's excellent. Coming into the master cabin here, again, full electric toilets, which makes everything so much easier. You've got your excellent plated shower and all of this, which is excellent. You have another opening port here so that you can have great ventilation. In the main cabin here, I've got one, I've got two, I've got 3 opening ports in the owner's cabin, which will give us a really nice flow of ventilation throughout the entire boat. Moving back around, here's another shot of what the overall cabin looks like. Again, this is Trenton Carroll from Cruising Yachts, and we've done a beautiful walkthrough on this this Jeanneau this morning. It's a 50 DS. It's a 2014. This is brand new to the market. And would you look at the windows? Would you look at all the natural light that's coming in? I've got skylights here. I've got opening ports. I've got everything that you would want in a boat to go out there and go cruising and having fun. Again, this is Trenton Carroll. If you'd like to see this boat, by all means, give me a call at area code 310-503-5547. And I would be more than happy to take you down here and let you see exactly what I have been seeing in this video. Have a beautiful day.